Ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa kagandahan ng aming kalsada dahil sa pagpagyari po. Noon po ay malubak-lubak, maputik. Pag nagdadala po ng mga produkto ay matagal dahil sa hindi siya magandang daanan. Tapos ngayon po ay gumanda at lalos na mapabilis ang aming produktong pagdating sa bayan ng palengke po sa amin. Maraming salamat po sa DPWH po sa kanilang magandang paggawa ng aming mga kalsada po.
Kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa DPWH at kami nabigyan ng magandang project sa Barangay Barahan. Ito nga po yung nakikita nyo, dati po ito hindi madaanan, hindi po makakalala sa sasakyan, sa kadahilan ng lupa pa po. Ngayon po naman ay gandang-ganda na ngayon at tugunan ng aming project. At kita-kita naman ninyo po, ang barangay na ito ay ito na po, maganda na po at nakakadaan ang mga sasakyan. Maraming salamat po uli sa DPWH. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat. Kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa DPWH at kami nabigyan ng magandang project sa Barangay Barahan. Ito nga po yung nakikita nyo, dati po ito hindi madaanan, hindi po makakalala sa sasakyan, sa kadahilan ng lupa pa po. Ngayon po naman ay gandang-ganda na ngayon at tugunan ng aming project. At kita-kita naman ninyo po, ang barangay na ito ay ito na po, maganda na po at nakakadaan ang mga sasakyan. Maraming salamat po uli sa DPWH. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Nagpapasalamat po kami sa DPWH kasi po sa laking tulong na naipagawa po itong aming kalsada. Dati po, yung hindi pa po nagagawa ang aming kalsada, napakahirap po, lalo po sa mga motor, lalo po sa mga magsasaka. Dahil po hindi po nila nailalabas basta-basta po ang kanilang mga proyekto. Dahil po sa gawa ng maputik, mahirap po ang daanan, lubak-lubak. Sa ngayon po, ang sitwasyon po ng aming kalsada ngayon dito sa Sitio Bagbag, Barangay Paitan ay napakaganda po dahil po dito po madali pong nailalabas ang mga proyekto ng aming magsasaka. Ganon din po sa mga motorsiklo na dumadaan po dito, napapaaluan po ang paglalabas. Sa mga estudyante din po na dumadaan dito, maganda na po ang kanilang pagdaan po ngayon dito sa ating kalsada. Maraming salamat po sa DPWH na laking tulong po dito na nagawa sa aming barangay. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Ako po si Noel Kulot, taga Sitio Mamara, Barangay Cabacao, Abrade, Ilog, ay nagpapasalamat sa DPWH dahil nabigyan kami ng ganitong karsada na napakaganda. Masasabi kong maganda dahil nung una ay maraming naranasan kami na lubak-lubak na daan, napakahirap ang daan, lalo tigit sa mga maliliit namin sasakyan tulad ng motor, tricycle, nahihirapan. At tigit yung mga estudyante namin nung kapag tag-ulan, lumalabas na sabi nga ng ibang magulang na ang t-shirt ay puti, pagpasok ay paglabas ng school ay kulay brown na dahil sa putik na nararanasan namin nung kapanahon ng wala pang ganitong karsada. Sa ngayon, medyo maalwa na ang aming sitwasyon dahil sa magandang karsadang pinagkalob sa amin ng DPWH at siguro pagdating ng anihan ng aming mga produktong palay, mais or anumang ay magiging madali na lalo tigit sa pagbibilad ng palay, ng mais at ganoon din po yung mga produktong ilalabas namin dito dahil sa pamilihang bayan ay napakaalwa na rin dahil yun nga napakaganda ng karsada na ipinagkalob sa amin.
Ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa kagandahan ng aming kalsada dahil sa pagpagyari po. Noon po ay malubak-lubak, maputik. Pag nagdadala po ng mga produkto ay matagal dahil sa hindi siya magandang daanan. Tapos ngayon po ay gumanda at lalos na mapabilis ang aming produktong pagdating sa bayan ng palengke po sa amin. Maraming salamat po sa DPWH po sa kanilang magandang paggawa ng aming mga kalsada po.
Kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa DPWH at kami nabigyan ng magandang project sa Barangay Barahan. Ito nga po yung nakikita nyo, dati po ito hindi madaanan, hindi po makakalala sa sasakyan, sa kadahilan ng yung lupa pa po. Ngayon po naman, gandang-ganda na ngayon at tugunan ng aming project. At kita-kita naman ninyo po, ang barangay na ito, ay ito na po, maganda na po at nakakadaan ang mga sasakyan. Maraming salamat po uli sa DPWH. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat. Kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa DPWH at kami nabigyan ng magandang project sa Barangay Barahan. Ito nga po yung nakikita nyo, dati po ito hindi madaanan, hindi po makakalala sa sasakyan, sa kadahilan ng yung lupa pa po. Ngayon po naman, gandang-ganda na ngayon at tugunan ng aming project. At kita-kita naman ninyo po, ang barangay na ito, ay ito na po, maganda na po at nakakadaan ang mga sasakyan. Maraming salamat po uli sa DPWH. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Nagpapasalamat po kami sa DPWH kasi po sa laking tulong na naipagawa po itong aming kalsada. Dati po, yung hindi pa po nagagawa ang aming kalsada, napakahirap po, lalo po sa mga motor, lalo po sa mga magsasaka. Dahil po, hindi po nila nailalabas basta-basta po ang kanilang mga proyekto. Dahil po sa gawa ng maputik, mahirap po ang daanan, lubak-lubak. Sa ngayon po, ang sitwasyon po ng aming kalsada ngayon dito sa Sitio Bagbag, Barangay Paitan, ay napakaganda po dahil po dito po madali pong nailalabas ang mga proyekto ng aming magsasaka. Ganon din po sa mga motorsiklo na dumadaan po dito, napapaaluan po ang paglalabas. Sa mga estudyante din po na dumadaan dito, maganda na po ang kanilang pagdaan po ngayon dito sa ating kalsada. Maraming salamat po sa DPWH na laking tulong po dito na nagawa sa aming barangay. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Ako po si Noel Kulot, taga Sitio Mamara, Barangay Cabacao Abrade Ilog, ay nagpapasalamat sa DPWH dahil nabigyan kami ng ganitong karsada na napakaganda. Masasabi kong maganda dahil nung una ay maraming naranasan kami na lubak-lubak na daan, napakahirap ang daan, lalo tigit sa mga maliliit namin sasakyan tulad ng motor, tricycle, nahihirapan. At tigit yung mga estudyante namin nung kapag tag-ulan, lumalabas na sabi nga ng ibang magulang na ang t-shirt ay puti, pagpasok ay kulay brown, paglabas ng school ay kulay brown na dahil sa putik na nararanasan namin nung kapanahon ng wala pang ganitong karsada. Sa ngayon, medyo maalwa na ang aming sitwasyon dahil sa magandang karsadang pinagkalob sa amin ng DPWH at siguro pagdating ng anihan ng aming mga produktong palay, mais, or anumang ay magiging madali na, lalo tigit sa pagbibilad ng palay, ng mais. At ganoon din po yung mga produktong ilalabas namin dito dahil sa pamilihang bayan ay napakaalwa na rin dahil yun nga, napakaganda ng karsada na ipinagkalob sa amin.
Ako po ay nagpapasalamat sa kagandahan ng aming kalsada dahil sa pagpagyari po. Noon po ay malubak-lubak, maputik. Pag nagdadala po ng mga produkto ay matagal dahil sa hindi siya magandang daanan. Tapos ngayon po ay gumanda at lalos na mapabilis ang aming produktong pagdating sa bayan ng palengke po sa amin. Maraming salamat po sa DPWH po sa kanilang magandang paggawa ng aming mga kalsada po.
Kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa DPWH at kami nabigyan ng magandang project sa Barangay Barahan. Ito nga po yung nakikita nyo, dati po ito hindi madaanan, hindi po makakalala sa sasakyan, sa kadahilan ng lupa pa po. Ngayon po naman, gandang-ganda na ngayon at tugunan ng aming project. At kita-kita naman ninyo po, ang barangay na ito, ay ito na po, maganda na po at nakakadaan ang mga sasakyan. Maraming salamat po uli sa DPWH. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat. Kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa DPWH at kami nabigyan ng magandang project sa Barangay Barahan. Ito nga po yung nakikita nyo, dati po ito hindi madaanan, hindi po makakalala sa sasakyan, sa kadahilan ng lupa pa po. Ngayon po naman, gandang-ganda na ngayon at tugunan ang aming project. At kita-kita naman ninyo po, ang barangay na ito, ay ito na po, maganda na po at nakakadaan ang mga sasakyan. Maraming salamat po uli sa DPWH. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Let us pray. Lord, we thank you for all those who are present today. Thank you that we can come together as individuals with different gifts, ideas, and strengths to pursue a common goal. I ask that you fill each heart with your presence and grant each mind clarity. Please help us to use this time wisely, direct us in the way we should go, and make the path before us clear. May all we do be to the glory of your name. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
We are conducting these two legal parents pursuant to Section 51 of our Constitution, also known as the New Government Procurement Act, in accordance with the supplemental rules of the Court. Before we proceed into this meeting, we adopt set announced the names of attendees in these two legal parents.
Private conference for contract ID number 26EB0003, 26EB0006, 26EB0009, 26EB0010, 26EB0011, 26EB0028, 26EB0029, 26EB0030, 26EB0032, 26EB0033, 26EB0041, 26EB0044, 26EB0049, 26EB0052, 26EB0053, 26EB0063, and 26EB0064. The following are present: Back Chairperson, Engineer Joseph Vito Revisa, joining us via MS Teams. Back Vice Chairperson, Engineer Paul Ken Tanes. Back members, Engineer Beverly Nikki A. Lahato, Engineer Johnny M. Uzi, joining us via MS Teams. Back member Provisional, Engineer Jerry C. Igar. For the Back Secretariat, Head of Back Secretariat, Engineer Michael Janes Mopia. With members, Engineer Juno Villaducar, Senior Mili Vasquez. For the Back Technical Working Group, Head Back EWG, Engineer Desian M. Levis, Engineer Jenny Pino Veloso, Engineer Scarlett S. Banal, Engineer Joy H. De La Cruz, Engineer Glenn S. Armero, Engineer Villa Rose May Onahar. With the majority of the, we also have one observer, Project Supervisor of FA Torres Construction, with Mr. Benedict Gonzalez. With the majority of all the back members are present, we do have a call for today's private conference.
Thank you, Dr. Please read the invitation to meet and checklist for technical components and financial components. Also, please present additional reminders to our prospective leaders.
Good afternoon. The Department of Public Works and Highways, Mindoro Occidental District Executive Office, Mindoro Occidental, Mindoro, through the FY 2026 General Appropriation Act, intend to apply the corresponding approval for the contract to payments under the contract of the following listed projects. Bids received in excess of the ATC shall be automatically rejected at default. Contract ID 26EB003, Contract Name, Asset Preservation Program, Construction Upgrading Rehabilitation of Drainage along National Roads, Secondary Roads, Mindoro West, Coastal Road, Kilometer 0409 plus 012 plus Kilometer 0409 plus 422 to Kilometer 409 plus 542 to Kilometer 0409 plus 545, Contract Operation FY 2026 General Appropriation Act with contract duration 136 calendar days, size range medium A and license category. For 26 EB009, contract name, Asset Preservation Program Preventive Maintenance Secondary Road, Mindoro West Coastal Road, kilometer 0440 plus 000 to kilometer 0444 plus 380. Contract location, Upper Ilog Occidental, Mindoro. Scope of work, preventive maintenance, 1.383 kilometer. Approved budget for the contract, 36,720,725 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2026 General Appropriation Act. JA, contract duration, 129 calendar days, size range, medium A, license category. For contract ID 26ED0010, contract name, Asset Preservation Program, Rehabilitation, Reconstruction of Road, Disputes, Block Collapse, and Landslide, Secondary Road, Mindoro West Coastal Road, kilometer 0335 plus 491, kilometer 0335 plus 586. Contract location, Sablan, Occidental, Mindoro. Scope of work, rehabilitation, reconstruction of road, disputes, block collapse, and landslide is 0.095 kilometers. Approved budget for the contract, 13,780,840. Source of funds, FY 2026 General Appropriation Act. Contract duration, 138 CD. Size range, small T, and license category C. For contract ID 26ED0011, Asset Preservation Program, Rehabilitation, Reconstruction of Road, Disputes, Block Collapse, and Landslide, Tertiary Road, Tagbak, Lubang Road Road, kilometer 0033 plus 910, kilometer 0034 plus 010. Contract location, the Occidental, Mindoro. Scope of work, rehabilitation, reconstruction of road, disputes, block collapse, and landslide, 0.100 kilometer. Approved budget for the contract is 89,152,490 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2026 General Operation Act. With contract duration, 269 calendar days, and size range medium A, license category. For contract ID 26EB0028, Bridge Program, widening of permanent bridges, Armado Bridge 1, P00121MR, along Mindoro West Coastal Road. Contract location, Upper Ilog Occidental, Mindoro. Scope of work, widening of permanent bridges with 15.6 kilometer. Approved budget for the contract, 25,205,600 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2026 General Appropriation Act with a contract duration, 257 calendar days, size range, small T categories, license category CN. For contract ID 26ED0029, contract name, Bridge Program, widening of permanent bridges, Kinalinan Bridge, P00128MR, along Mindoro West Coastal Road. Contract location, Upper Ilog Occidental, Mindoro. Scope of work, widening of permanent bridges with 90.25 linear meter with ABC 39,559,700 pesos. Source of fund, FY 2026 General Appropriation Act with contract duration 237 calendar days, size range medium A and license category. For contract ID 26ED0030, contract name, Bridge Program, widening of permanent bridges, Punta Bama Beach, P00108MR, along Mindoro West Coastal Road. Contract location, Santa Cruz Occidental, Mindoro. Scope of work, widening of permanent bridges, 31 linear meter with ABC of 49,639 pesos, 639,600 pesos, with source of fund, FY 2026 General Appropriation Act with contract duration, 269 calendar days, and size range, medium A, and license category B. For contract ID 26EB0032, contract name, Network Development Program, construction of missing links, new roads, Bulalakaw, San Jose, Junction Mapay Road, kilometer 6.16 plus 112 to kilometer 0216 plus 416, Barangay Tugnaga, Magsaysay, 60,069,545 pesos. For the Fund FY 2026 General Operation Act and Contract Duration 282 calendar days, size range medium A and license category. Contract ID 26AB0033. Contract name Network Development Program of Carriageway Improvement, Secondary Roads, Mindoro West Coastal Road, kilometer 0324 plus 579 to kilometer 0326 plus 258. Contract location is at Valley Occidental Mindoro. Scope of work is off Carriageway Improvement, 1.710 kilometers. The approved budget for the contract is 32,248,860 pesos. Source of fund is FY 2026 General Appropriations Act. Contract duration is 184 calendar days. Size range medium A. License category of B. Contract ID 26AB0041. Contract name Network Development Program Road Widening Secondary Roads Mindoro West Coastal Road. Kilometer 0376 plus 503 to kilometer 0378 plus 550. Contract location is at Santa Cruz Occidental Mindoro. Scope of work road widening 1.240 kilometers. The approved budget for the contract is 46,805,395 pesos. Source of fund is FY 2026 General Appropriations Act. Contract duration of 235 calendar days. Size range medium A. License category of B. Next is contract ID 26AB0044. Contract name Network Development Program Road Widening Secondary Roads Mindoro West Coastal Road, kilometer 0424 plus 758 to kilometer 0425 plus 438. The contract location is at Ilog Occidental Mindoro. Scope of work is road widening 0.680 kilometers. The approved budget for the contract is 27,663,440 pesos. Source of fund is FY 2026 General Appropriations Act. Contract duration of 184 calendar days. Size range small B. License category C and D. Contract ID 26AB0049. Contract name Basic Infrastructure Program BIP. Access roads and/or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities. Construction of road Sitio Malabni, Station 000 plus 000 to Station 000 plus 500, Barangay Rumbang, Rizal Occidental, Mindoro. The contract location is at Rizal Occidental, Mindoro. Scope of work is construction of road 5.500 kilometers. The approved budget for the contract is 8,218,980 pesos. Source of fund FY 2026 General Appropriations Act. Contract duration of 60 calendar days. Size range small B. License category C and D. Contract ID 26AB0052. Contract name is Basic Infrastructure Program BIP. Access roads and/or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities. Construction of Santa Lucia Roads Network, Station 0 plus 000 to Station 1 plus 000, Sablayan, Mindoro Occidental. Contract location is at Sablayan Occidental, Mindoro. Scope of work is construction of road 1.00 kilometers. The approved budget for the contract is 24,750,000 pesos. Source of fund is FY 2026 General Appropriations Act. Contract duration 138 calendar days. Size range small B. License category of C and D. Contract ID 26AB0053. Contract name Basic Infrastructure Program BIP. Access roads and/or bridges for the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities. Upgrading of roads in municipalities Calintaan and San Jose in the province of Occidental Mindoro. Station 0 plus 000 to Station 2 plus 800. Station 0 plus 000 to Station 2 plus 800. Contract location is at Calintaan and San Jose Occidental Mindoro. Scope of work is construction of road 2.800 kilometers Calintaan area and 2.800 kilometers San Jose area. The approved budget for the contract is 139,590,000 pesos. The source of fund is FY 2026 General Appropriations Act. Contract duration 394 calendar days. Store, Calintaan, Mindoro Occidental. The contract location is at Calintaan Occidental, Mindoro. Scope of work is construction of road 0.133 kilometer. The approved budget for the contract is 8,135,960 pesos. Source of fund of F is FY 2026 General Appropriations Act. Contract duration 64 calendar days. The size range is for small Bs, license category of C, and the Department of the Public Works and Highways in the Occidental District Engineering Office, Modeo Occidental, Mindoro. Now invites before the above procurement projects. Completion of the work is required in the corresponding contract duration stated above. Bidders should have completed 10 years from the date of submission and receipt of bids. A contract similar to the project. The description of eligible bidders contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, instruction to bidders. Prospective bidders should be registered with the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board with the TICAP license category and classification as indicated above. The description of the eligible bidder is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Annex 2, 1.1b, Section 2, and Section 2. Contractors, applicants who wish to participate in the bidding are encouraged to enroll in the DPWH Civil Works Application or CWA at the DPWH Procurement Service, 5th floor, DPWH Building, Bonifacio Drive, Port Area, Manila. While those already enrolled shall keep their record current and updated. The contractor's eligibility to bid on the project will be determined using the DPWH contractor profile eligibility process and subjected to further post-qualification. Information on registration can be obtained from the TRS during working weekdays from 7 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. or the DPWH website www.dpwh.gov.ph. Bidding will conducted through a competitive bidding procedure using non-discretionary pass or fail criterion as specified in the IR, otherwise known as the New Government Procurement Act, NGA. Bidding is restricted to the Filipino sole proprietors, cooperative, and partnership or organization with at least 60% interest or outstanding capital stock belonging to the citizen of the Philippines. Interested bidders may obtain further information, DPWH, Mindoro Occidental District Engineering Office, Modeo Occidental, Mindoro, and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below from 8 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. during weekdays. As a complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by the interested bidder on June 26, 2026 to July 15, 2026 from the address below, and upon payment the applicable fee for the bidding documents pursuant to the latest guidelines issued by the GPPB in the amount of the volume. For contract ID 26EB003, the bidding documents cost 5,000, 26EB0006, 50,000, 26EB009, 50,000, 26EB0010, 25,000, 26EB0011, 50,000, 26EB0028, 25,000, 26EB0039, 25,000, 26EB0030, 50,000, 26EB0032, 25,000, 26EB0033, 25,000, 26EB0041, 25,000, 26EB0044, 25,000, 26EB0049, 10,000, 26EB0052, floor, main office building, Mamura Occidental Door, and or through video conferencing or webcasting via YouTube Live, https://www.youtube.com at dpwh.minok.deo, which shall be offered to prospective viewers. Bid must be duly received by the Bank Secretariat at the address below through manual submission or electronic bids in Lower Occidental at dpwh.gov.ph for electronic submission on July 15, 2026 on or before 9 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security and aid of the acceptable forms and the amount stated in the activity clause 16. Bid opening shall be July 15, 2026 at 9 o'clock a.m. at the DPWH Mindoro Occidental District Engineering Office, Procurement Office, ground floor, main building, Mamura Occidental Mindoro, or via YouTube Live. http://www.youtube.com at dpwh.min.cdo. Bid will open in the presence of the bidder or rights representative who choose to attend the activity. GPPB Resolution Number 15-2021, dated October 14, 2021, provides that the failure of the bidder to update its project certificate of platinum membership with the current and updated Class A eligibility document shall result in the automatic suspension of the validity of its certificate of platinum registration and membership. The interested bidder shall know and read the Department Order 28/2024, the 3-strike policy of procurement of infrastructure, goods, and consulting services. In addition, under Section 58.4 IRRA number 12009, in case the bid cannot be opened as scheduled to justifiable reason, the bank shall secure the bid submitted and reschedule the opening of bids on the next working day or at the soonest possible time through the issuance of notice of postponement to be posted on budget's website and the website of the procured entity concerned. The DPWH Mindoro Occidental District Engineering Office ng Bureau Occidental Mindoro reserve the right to reject any law bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award a contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 70 of RA number 12009 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. For further information, please refer to Engineer Joseph Vito Reza, Chief of Quality Assurance Section, Bank Chairperson, Michael John Escopia, Head of Procurement Stock, and email address of the Mindoro Bank at yahoo.com. You may visit the following website for downloading of bidding documents at www.epwh.gov.ph and also www.pwh.gov.ph. For the technical and financial components, first the technical components, project certification of registration, platinum membership in accordance with Section 20 of the RTR, pickup license and registration in case of joint venture, statement of all ongoing government and private contracts, including contract awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be. Statement of the bidders SLCC in accordance with activity clause 5.5. The SLCC shall be supported by an owner certificate of final acceptance issued by the project owner, that the contractor, or any final rating of this satisfactory industry test, or similar performance and monitoring system. In case of the contracts with the private sector, an equivalent document shall be submitted. And CC's obligation in accordance with activity clause 5.6. Joint venture agreement is applicable. Bid security in the prescribed form and amount of accordance with the activity clause 16 and validity period under activity clause 16. Project requirements will include the following: organizational chart of the personnel to be employed for the procurement project to be bid, list of contracts personnel, project manager, project engineers, material engineers, safety officer, and foreman. of the case made, which must meet the minimum requirements for the conduct set in the BDS, and last, the omnibus warrant statement in accordance with Section 54.3 of the IR. And also the International Organization for Standardization, ISO, certification for 30 million above 150 million approved budget. And for the financial component, shall contain the following: duly signed bid form, duly signed bid process in the bill of quantities, duly signed detailed estimate including summary sheet indicating the unit prices of the construction materials, laborers and equipment, rentals, fees and costing coming up with the bid. Duly signed cash form and board by board.
And for the requirements for producing bidding documents, SPA, copies of original SPA. SPA information, it should list all tasks, responsibilities, and functions assigned to the liaison in the SPA. It should be notarized. The valid ID of the owner with 3 signatures, Xerox copy. Valid ID of the liaison officer with 3 signatures, Xerox copy. Only one company contract or contractor per liaison. So the SPA information, the SPA should include the date, contract name, and contract ID of the project. They will be participating and also notarized. Valid ID, official receipt, and order of payment. And the sealing and marking of bids. So bidders shall enclose their technical documents described in ITB Clause 12 in one sealed envelope marked technical component and financial component in another sealed envelope marked financial component. Sealing them all in an outer envelope marked bid. 80.2. The bid shall be typed or written in ink and shall be signed by the bidder or its duly authorized representatives. 80.3. All envelopes shall contain the name of the contract to be bid in capital letters. B. Bear the name of and address of the bidder in capital letters. C. Be addressed to the procuring entities in accordance with ITB Clause 18.1. D. Bear the specific identification of the bidding process indicated in the ITB Clause 1.1 and bear a warning, do not open before the date and time for the opening of bids in accordance with ITB Clause 19. So the other reminders, please advise the purchaser of the bidding documents to read the NTPA bidding documents to ensure correct and proper requirements. All technical and financial requirements should have a tabbing to easily find the required documents. All contractors should inspect the project site and familiarize themselves with the conditions and requirements of the project before submitting their bid for infrastructure only. A key reminder, review the bidding documents thoroughly. Ensure that your submitted audited financial statement is the same with your PhilJEPS certification. And direct any clarification request through the official channel. So for the presentation of the technical details of the 17 projects to be bid on July 15, 2026. July 15 rather, July 15, 2026. So for 26 EB0003, project details. So the project details for project ID 26 EB0003. The project amount, the ATC and the EL. The location map and vicinity map, geotag pictures, street view. So the scope of works. So the scope of works, the construction of line canal with removable cover and stipular beams. Construction of lateral RCPC drainage with manhole. Removal and replacement of existing 0.28 feet PCCP for RCPC construction. Construction of reinforced box culvert 1.5 meter by 1.25 meter. Removal and relocation of metal guardrails and construction of stone masonry head wall and gravity tree slope protection. Other details. Sample plan and view. So for project ID, contract ID 26EB0006. Project details. Project amount, ABC, savings and EL. The location map and vicinity map. Geotag and street view. The scope of works, removal and replacement of 14 damaged blocks. Asphalt overlay, 50 mm thick on the 1.6 kilometer length of project. Thermoplastic pavement markings. So the typical roadway section. So for project ID 26EB0009, project details. Location map and vicinity map. Geotag and street view. Scope of works, asphalt overlay 50 mm thickness. Reblocking of damaged pavement, installation of solar street lights, application of reflectorized with thermoplastic pavement markings. So typical cross sections. For project ID 26EB0010, project details. So the scope of works, construction of crib wall type slope protection structures, removal of existing stone masonry. So the typical cross sections. For project ID 26EB0011, project details. Location map and vicinity map. Geotag and street view. Scope of works. Additional PCCP lane at right side. Extension of existing RCPC and line canal. Concrete stairs as outfall to line canal. Line canal drains at curbs. Installation of warning and chevron signs. Installation of solar lights both sides. RC slope protection with sheet piles. 100 meters. So the typical cross sections. For project ID 26EB0033, project details. Location map and vicinity map. Geotag and street view. Scope of works. Construction of 1.3 meters with concrete shoulder, construction of sidewalk, construction of line canal with removable cover and open line canal with stiffener, thermoplastic pavement markings. Typical cross-sections. The POQ. For project ID 26EB0041, project details. Location map and vicinity map. Geotag and street view. Scope of works. Widening with 3.35 meters with PCCB both sides. Shoulder width 2.5 meters with PCCB both sides. Widening of existing RC box culverts. Widening of existing RC pipe culverts. Installation of stone masonry and grounded riprap or slope protection. Installation of solar street lights. Installation of metal guardrail. Application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Typical cross-sections. For project ID 26EB0052, project details, location map and vicinity map, geotag and street view, scope of works, construction of road 0.23 meter thick PCCB, construction of shoulder 0.2 thick PCCB, construction of line canal with removable cover, construction of curb and gutter, removal of existing 4.0 meter wide PCCB, installation of solar street lights. Typical cross-sections. Plan view. For 26EB0044, project details. Location map and vicinity map. Geotag and street view. Scope of works. Widening with 3.35 meters with PCCB both sides. Shoulder with 1.5 meters with PCCB both sides. Installation of open line canal. Installation of grounded riprap for slope protection. Relocation of solar street lights. Installation of metal guardrails. Application of reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. Typical cross-sections. For 26EB0049, project details, location map and vicinity map, geotag and street view. So, the scope of works, construction of 5 meters carriageway with PCCB with 230 millimeter thickness with a total length of 485 meters. Removal of existing 610 mm diameter RCPC and replaced with 910 mm diameter RCPC, including S-type headwalls and wheel guard. Installation of slope protection, stone masonry on both sides. Application of 500 meters length, including 15 meters length of existing PCCB, reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. So the typical cross-sections. For 26EB0032, project details, location map and vicinity map, geotag and street view, scope of works, rehabilitation of 2 lanes, 3.35 meter lane with carriageway, widening of 4 lanes, 3.35 meter lane with construction of slope protection structures, replacement of existing damaged line canal, application of thermoplastic pavement markings. Typical cross-sections. For 26EB0064, project details, location map and vicinity map, geotag, street view, scope of works, road concreting of 2 lanes, 3.05 meter lane width, carriageway, construction of slope protection structures, application of thermoplastic pavement markings. Typical cross sections. For 26BP0053, project details. Scope of works, Kalitan section, construction of 2,800 meters road section width, 5 meter width, and 1.5 meter ASPC shoulder, extension of existing RCBC 3 by 2.4 meter, construction of RCBC 1.25 meter by 1 meter, replacement of existing 0.61 meter RCBC to 0.91 meter RCBC. Installation of stone masonry for slope protection, 5,042 linear meters. Installation of LED solar street lights, 33 pieces. Sunset section. Construction of a collection of different road sections, totaling 2,800 meters, with varying widths of 6.1 meters, 5 meters, 3 meters, 2.6 meters, and 1 meter concrete shoulder on selected road sections. Replacement of existing drainage with 9 canal with removable cover, 2,298.2 linear meters. Replacement of existing 0.61 meter RCPC to 0.91 meter RCPC and closed line canal cross drain, 507 linear meters. Construction of class 4, 910 millimeter diameter RCPC 9 canal with precast curb and gutter, 162.5 linear meters. Installation of solar street lights, 21 pieces. So the typical cross sections for Kalitan section. And for the sunset section, typical cross sections. For 26EP0063, project details. Scope of works, concreting of 2-lane roadway with concrete shoulder, construction of slope protection structures, construction of open line canal, installation of metal guardrails, right side, application of thermoplastic pavement markings. Typical cross sections. For 26EP0030. So project name, bridge program widening of permanent bridges, Puntamanga Bridge, along Mindoro West Coastal Road. For the project details. Scope of works. So the major works, widening of bridge, abutment slope protection, widening of approach road, slope protection with painted metal guardrails, bicycle facilities. Other works, removal of existing structures, painting of bridge structures, removal of trees, and transplanting. Pavement markings, installation of bridge load limit. Temporary works, railway. For 26EP0031, widening of permanent bridges, Tulay Bulo, bridge along Mindoro West Coastal Road. Okay, wala yung details. 26EB0028. So, widening of permanent bridges, Armado Bridge, 1 along Mindoro West Coastal Road. So, the project details. Scope of works, major works, widening of bridge, widening of approach road, construction of snow protection, asphalt overlay, bike lane facilities. The other works, removal of existing structures, installation of painted metal guardrails, painting of bridge structures, pavement markings, installation of bridge load limit, installation of road narrow signage. For 26EB0029, widening of permanent bridges, Hinalinan Bridge, along Mindoro West Coastal Road. Project details. Major works, widening of bridge, widening of approach road, construction of approach road slope protection, abutment slope protection, bike lane facilities. Other works, removal of existing structures, installation of painted metal guardrails, painting of bridge structures, pavement markings, installation of bridge load limit, installation of road narrow signage, temporary works, railway. Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the additional reminders. Are there any questions or comments? If there are no further questions, please be advised that our hearing will be immediately at 9 a.m. This concludes our meeting for the rest.